Today in our 2013 Volkswagen Jetta, we're going to take a look at and show you how to install the EVO Formance Spectra H7 halogen headlight bulbs. Now, as you can see, between our factory style light and our new Spectra light, we have a world of difference. This is going to be a much cleaner, brighter light than what we're getting out of our standard yellow light. And by looking at the front of the car, it gives it a nice updated look, rather than the yellowish light that we're kind of used to seeing this other side. Makes the car look maybe a little bit newer or fresher. Now, one thing I'd like you to make note of, the outer light that we replaced, that's the low beam light. We also replaced that running light. For the high beam side, you can see that's here. That's still giving us that yellowish light. So when running your high beams, if you want everything to look consistent, pick up two sets. So not only can you replace your low, but that high, keep everything looking nice and similar. Now, when picking up your light kit, some of them are going to come with some additional T10 bulbs. As you can see here on our Jetta, that was meant as a replacement for the daytime running light. But they could be replacements for many different lights, just depending on your application. But in some of the kits, you will have a couple extra bulbs so we can kind of keep consistent across the front end of our vehicle. Now, to begin our installation process for our bulb, we need to get to the back side of our headlight housing here. There's a pretty open area on each side that will allow you to get your hand in. We're going to remove the large cap. Now, our cap's located right here. There's a tab on the back of it. We just want to grab that, rotate it, and then pull straight off. You can see we turn it this way to open it, then we'll place it back on there, turn it the other way to close it in position. And just behind there, you're going to feel another straight tab. We want to rotate that also counterclockwise. Pull straight back. You can see right here, we'll get to our light. Now we just need to pull that out. It's just a two-prong plug that goes in there. So we'll get that pulled out. Then we'll just take our new bulb. We're going to slide it in, just like we removed the old one. I always like to use gloves, that way we're not getting oil on that bulb. Once that's in place, we're going to grab our handle there on the back. We're going to have this little tab facing downward. I'm going to slide it back in the opening there, get everything flush, and then just rotate it clockwise. That'll get it locked in place for us. Now we'll take our plastic cap back. We'll get that lined up. Just rotate it till it stops. Now that's going to take care of that bulb. Your other H7 bulb, if you're going to be replacing that, it's going to be located behind this rubber cover. This one just pulls off. See, that rotates out the same way. That'll give you access to that bulb. But also in your kit, you've got a little T10 bulb. Once you get your headlight out of the way, there's another set of wires here. I'm going to reach all the way into where those stop and pull out gently. You can see our little T10. So we can pull this. If it's still working, hang on to it. You can use it if you need to as an emergency replacement. But here we'll slide that provided T10 in. Now when we reinstall this one, the only difference we're going to have is that the tab here, we now want that facing upward. We'll just put our cap back on. Alright, now we'll head to the other side. We can do the same thing there. And that's going to complete our installation of the CIPA EVO Formance headlight bulbs on our 2013 Volkswagen Jetta.